went on vacation with all my family and I'll smell this entire house like that. Like, you have to literally start pooping and flush as you're pooping. Flush as you're
Fuck.
I thought she was going to be
What is going on?
Like, what did you?
I'm so embarrassed that we went on vacation with all my family and I'll smell this entire house like that. Like, you have to literally start pooping and flush.
That'll make a good short. That'll make a good short.
Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. We are ready to go to 15 seconds to paradise. But first we'll look at the markets overnight and you'll see we are coming down, down, down in a burning ring of oil, basically. High on ES was 65.68, the low 64.89. It's about 79 points in range there, I think. NQ 976 all the way down to 608, so about 370 points in range. Copper, talk about a rise and then fall. Pretty much back where it started. Big range. I don't feel like doing the math. Ultra bond also fell about a full point. And gold also falling. About mid-range though. 469, 360, that's about 100 points in range. Crude oil rising back up to 97. Just about 5 points in range there. Bitcoin has taken a tumble as well. Down to 66.6. Oops. That's where we sit standard. Whatever body posture you're choosing to take as we see the market fall here. We are running the 15-second chart. At least for now. Oh, you know what? I bet you I'm not connected to the right Tradovate account. I'm not. Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta log out. Oh, it's gonna make me get my credentials. Damn it! I hate this whole credential thing all of a sudden. It's absolutely positively ridiculous. Give me a minute. I gotta log into TPT to get my credentials. That means I gotta go through multi-factor identification, which is ridiculous as well. Oops, I gotta take off that sound as well. That was annoying. Come on, load. Thank you. There we go. That's the one we want. We are not copy trading every account on the 15-second. We're doing two evals and one funded account. And let me kill that sound that's beeping. That sounds like a dying smoke detector. It's actually an alert, but... All right, now we're ready to rock. I want to rock, rock. Want to rock. Oh, sorry. All right, okay. So right now I'm set up for 5 MNQ. 4 will look for a 5-point target, and then 1 will try and look for a runner. We are coming down. That purple candle was a signal, but I was fighting the login.
Order filled.
It's like I'm gonna get the first one wrong, which was an iffy entry.
Order filled.
Yeah, it was an iffy entry. We're still falling. This is where I get into trouble, so now I got to look for an absolute positively good entry for longs or stay out because, or, you know, if it gives me a short entry, and again, take the short. When the signal line stays at the bottom there or at the top, I can get overly aggressive trying to figure out where it should turn around, and I can lose several trades in a row. Watching it continue to grind down. Yeah, I just said what the low of day was, and then I forget what the low of day was. 608, so it's trying to get back down there. As a blue candle, it's probably going to work. The blue candles tend to work. But we'll see. Not the greatest entry. Maybe not. Nope. Was up near the 9, so that was a reason not for me not to get in. I'm looking for entries that's not close to the 9, basically. It looks like this one might actually pop a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, blue candle ended up. Let's see, how far has it gone? I can't find my cursor. There it is. Entry would have been about, say, 627. It popped to 634. So yeah, that would have given me a win. Coming back down. But it will give me a win and not much more. So and I got to start trusting those purple candles. You see that one just blip down for 10 points. A little blue forming there. See if it holds. Did not hold. Went red. Hey, Mr. G, how you doing? Oh, my stream deck just stopped working. What the heck? Why did my stream deck stop working? You're going to hear me take a trade on the sim account. Oh, maybe the reason my My NinjaTrader's frozen. Oh, man. Yeah, my NinjaTrader's completely. I mean, my charts are moving, but it's not allowing me to do anything. It's not taking orders, and it's not. The windows won't come forward. And if I press on anything, it's not working. Well, that sucks, G. Oh. I had a warning label there. Now it's working. Okay, let me try this. Okay. All right, now that I made me miss an entry, we got it working again, I think. There we go. Hey, Moxie. Popping up here a bit. Yeah, even BTC's not liking what's going on in the world. That's not good. Kind of choppy here, right around 6:32. Only news we have today is at 10 Eastern, University of Michigan sentiment. Just a burst up there. It was a blue candle, but it was a blue candle on micros, but not minis. That's interesting. Again, I pressed the button and it didn't work. What the heck? So I'm not going to be able to use the stream deck. What the heck? Stream deck was working perfectly last night. What the heck? It would have been a 5-point trade. They were popping back up.
Connection lost.
So we're risen up to 650. It's still rising.
Order filled.
Doesn't go. Second opportunity. Come on.
Order filled.
Flattened. All right, we might abandon this whole thing here shortly. Or cut down the amount of micros. I don't want to dig too far of a hole. Maybe I should have just left it go.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. Target hit. See if it can go further. See it trailing my stop.
Order filled.
Yep. Out of that trade. Looks like the trail is too tight on that. That would have given me a bigger move. Bigger move. Sideways here, back down to 630 area, 635. Excuse me. Sideways. Almost at the bottom of the RSI again. That was a blue candle. I didn't grab it. I missed that one. That was I just got distracted for a second. There'll be more. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Thank you for dealing with those idiots last night. Doing all right? I never knew those two had a problem with each other until all that broke out. I never had a clue. So my RSI line's above my signal line, so I'm looking for longs. Looking for longs in all
Order
the wrong
filled.
places. We're going long there on that blue candle.
Order filled.
Target hit on 4 of the 5. Let's see if we can get more. If not, I'm getting out on that last one. It gave me a double bell, so we're
Order
gonna get out.
filled.
That was a win. Thank you, Grift. Double bell setup here, I don't really like it. Feels like it wants to grind up. How you doing, Crypt? I was right, grinding up. So maybe I shouldn't have jumped out so quickly on that for that last contract. I could have got a runner there. And double bell setup working. Could have got the 5, I think. Let me look. Looks like, yeah, we could have got 5. Got to stop doubting it. It's like a 80% play. Wow. Yeah, that just smacked me in the face. Tries to bounce back up. Blue candle. Trying to get above the 9. It is. But no, it's not. Gotta be quick. Not looking at the chart right this second. Realized, excuse me, realized I forgot to plug in the headset. Get that charged up to make sure it's ready for Melanie. Remember, starting Monday, we'll be going an extended half an hour up until London close. So 8 to 11:30 Eastern. Just at 9 Central, Crypticon, University of Michigan sentiment. And anything that might come out of the White House or Iran. Oh, really? I don't think I'll want to be on a floating hotel
Order filled.
for long.
Order filled.
Took it off for a very small gain there. I saw it flash double bells. I gotta not be so jumpy. That's an interesting thing there. If you look at the P&L, the difference in commissions between Apex and my funded futures. And the account you don't see, take profit, is actually green right now. So that's how much commissions can differ. Well, I'm running 5 micros on this 15-second chart. Right now, I'm running 3 accounts, 2 evals, one funded. The Apex is funded. My take profit trader account is up $10. It's green. My funded futures is down $22.50, and Apex is down $3.50. So that's about a $32 swing between the high and low. And I think I've taken 4 trades with 5 micros. Now, there may have been a slightly different fill here and there, but over a bunch of trades, I don't think that would matter too much.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, that blue candle didn't work. Or maybe I just needed to let it go. Or maybe not. Pop on the blue candle there. Below the RSI, RSI is below the signal line, so I should not be looking for longs right now. And there you go. That's what. Quick whip down there. Double bell setup.
Order filled.
Doesn't want to go. I should have got out as soon as that bad candle formed. Instead, I'm going to take the full stop. Maybe. Come on back. Come on back if you ever want to
Order
try.
filled.
Nope, I stopped out. Damn.
Order filled.
Wow, I'm getting beat up here. Maybe not. That hit. Well, it hit target on 2. Come
Order
on. There we go.
filled.
Now it hit target on all. Well, on 4 of the 5. Let's see if we can get any runner here. Struggled with the 9. Thought I told it to go to flat when it hit target, but maybe I didn't. Not flat, break even.
Order filled.
Took the last one off. Like this blue candle here. If it holds.
Order filled.
Another long. Needs to get above that 9 though. Come on. You got this. There it goes. Come on. Struggling. Talk about unsure. No, that should get out. It was a purple candle there and I
Order
missed
filled.
it. Damn it. That was bad management on my part. Stupid management. Very stupid. Here it comes again. Didn't take that one. That was the one that's going to work. Yep, there. This went 5. Wow, just went 10. That would have been a nice one. Blue candle, but it's floating. I don't like floater. Oops, and it popped anyway. Running. Pulls back. RSI in the RSI is just about at the top. So watching for pullbacks, but that purple wasn't it. At least, I mean, it might be it, but it wasn't what I wanted. And it would have worked. Wow. Okay.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. Target hit. Falling fast. Double bells.
Order filled.
Close the trade. Wow, look at that pop right back up. Wow. Perhaps I should just take double bells, which are still aren't showing as bells, and I can't figure out why. I've edited the script to show bells, but you can see here, we got the double bells here. I didn't really like this. It was too close to the line, but this move right here was beautiful down, and this move back up. Hey, RJ, how you doing? Probably a short I should take. It was still above the signal line. But I liked how that came up twice, failed there. So let's see what this does. Yeah, there have been 5 points. Okay, why didn't we long this time? It saved me, but okay. Hey, Paul, Jay.
Order filled.
That might have been me being jumpy. That was a bad, yeah, that was a bad trigger candle.
Order filled.
We're probably going to abandon this here soon. I fail at this too. And jump back on to take that short. That was a good short. I shouldn't have been jumpy at that long.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I accidentally pressed the button early. Oddly, it ended up right where it should have been on the entry.
Order filled.
I need to press press the button early every time.
Order filled.
There we go. 20-pointer on that runner. 603 to 623 on that last one. Awesome. Robin, good to hear that. ATR on the 15 seconds sitting at 6.3. So we head toward the top of the hour. I do have a 10-point ATM as well that goes for 10 and 20. Perhaps it's going to soon be time to move to that. We'll see. Double bells. Jay, I did edit the bells into the code, and it's still showing me question marks. So I don't know what's going on. It was showing question marks in the code. I put the bells in, and it's still. I also tried eyeballs. That didn't work either. So I thought having eyes where those two question marks are would be kind of cool. Morning, Ace. Reminder, it's Friday, Ace. And in honor of Ace being here. Oops. Well, that wasn't what I was going to do, but okay. We're going to go to a 15-second chart on MES.
Order filled.
Hey, Platt. Ace, University of Michigan sentiment final at the top of the next hour. Not top of this hour, next hour.
Order filled.
There we go. Target hit on ES or MES. Got one trying to run. That was a 2-point target in honor of Ace. Let's see if we can get anything else out of it. We're in at 89.20. No, 89. Yeah, 89.25, I believe. Doesn't seem to want to go further for me, though. Well, maybe. Blue candle there, I like. Oh, blue candle kind of failed. There it goes again. I don't remember what the target is on that. Oh, I know. It's probably too big. Way too big.
Order filled.
Okay, we're out. Hey, Ron, how you doing? It's like I'm glad I got out where I did there. And we're coming down. So a purple candle actually led to a down move there. Now getting a blue, possibly move right back up. Maybe. It was actually after a double bell too, but I didn't take it. Didn't notice the double bell. Coming back down. Gotta notice those purple candles. I got it. I like that purple candle right there. I was blind to it again. That's the key to my strategy, is just getting these with momentum trades versus for some reason being blind to them.
Order filled.
Just took a long. Needs to get through that 9 though. There it does. There it goes. There it does. Yep, it's gonna come down and hit me.
Order fill. Order filled.
Yep, stop me out. That was a bad entry. Very bad entry on my part. Too close to the 9. That's the good entry right there. I didn't take it. No, maybe not. Big fall. It's the big show.
Order filled. Order filled.
Target hit on 4 of the 5. Let's see if we can get a runner. I thought Bezos wasn't even the CEO anymore.
Order filled.
Just went back in full amount of contracts. Looks like I'm gonna give it back away. When you give it away, when you give it away.
Order filled.
Damn it. Well, blue candle failed me there. Shouldn't have jumped back in. That was stupid. Oh, yeah. I can't read 15-second or 15-minute charts. It's getting a little bit frustrating. I don't think I'm going to... Oh. That figures, Paul. I lose concentration on higher time frames. And it's the same problem, whether it's 15 seconds or 15 minutes. I can't break my mind from trying reversals instead of taking the with trend trades. Look at this move down. Look at this move down. Look at the amount of purple candles. 1, 2, this one doesn't count. 3, 4, 5. All would have worked. And instead, you can see almost every trade was a reversal. Now, the one that wasn't actually a reversal was this blue candle that didn't work. So, but I can't break that. It's a mental block that I cannot figure out how to break. If I could start getting the with trend or with momentum, whatever you want to call it, engulfing candles triggers, and I thought, because I tested the 15-second out and it was more engaging and I was doing well with it. And so I thought maybe, getting that concentration level. But I don't know. I think that I'm starting to think that maybe this will never be a thing for me. Maybe I just, I'll always be that minor leaguer that can't handle major league pitching. Oftentimes, but like on the 1 minute, even on a 1 minute chart, I'll look at it and say, "Oh, it's got 45 seconds left," and my mind will drift to something else. Look at the chat, look at news, look at something on my browser, and then I'll miss the entry. Whereas I was thinking that the intense focus of the 15-second chart, the fact that it actually literally gives probably hundreds of setups a day. So if I did miss one, it wasn't that big of a deal. Like right there, purple candle, we're on a downtrend. Why didn't I take it? I can't figure out that mental block. It's almost like I need someone to scream in my ear, purple candle, which wouldn't really work on a 15-second chart because the processing time, but would work on a higher time frame. Minor leaguer means I never reach my goals. It means I get $22 a day, and I might as well just, end this whole thing because it's worthless to me. Now, a really impressive ace if Eagle took out a cow. And I guess it would have been holy afterwards. Another purple candle, by the way. Although that one would not have gotten me 2 points. That would have got me up 5 ticks. Yeah, I equated the idea of the 15-second chart to playing a video game. The intense bursts of focus, followed by rest, and like levels and all that. And the other day when I tried it, I drove 2 accounts up by $1,000. But then I got into an old habit and brought it all the way back down. But yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. But I do want to clarify, because someone came to me yesterday and said that I shouldn't be doing this because it makes it sound like I'm trying to game the system in some way, like the prop firms, and that's definitely not how I meant it. This is a legit setup. Basically, it's the same strategy, just smaller targets, obviously, on a smaller time frame. On ES, I'm doing 2-point stop. And Q, I was doing 5 or 10, depending on the ATR. Yeah, Ace, though, he meant like gaming the prop firms. The sim fills of the prop firms. And I, obviously I would never do that, never try to do that. Hello, USC. Hello, Joe Summer. Anyway, until I can break this problem of not taking the with trend trades, I'm never going to reach my full potential. And that's the problem. I mean, here's the 1-minute chart. And I guarantee you, if we were, I've been looking at the 1 minute, this would have been a great signal right here, which could have led to, 5 points, it looks like. Yeah, 5 points on ES. And I wouldn't have taken it. I don't understand it. That's the thing. I don't understand why my brain wants the reversal. When the reversals can work really well if I read them right, but they fail more often. I should say, they can be profitable too. By the way, look at this nice move up here. But the with trend has the higher win rate, has the higher profitability, and I just can't break this mental block. And it's been this way for a while now. And I go through cycles where I kind of stop it and then get right back into it. And that's the problem. And there's times that I get so focused on looking for that move back, the reversal, that I just keep trying. Like yesterday, I totally blew an eval. I literally took like 8 longs in a row during a time where that it was doing exactly what it's doing here, where the RSI just stayed all the way down there, and I kept boom, 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 and ended up blowing an eval. And it's like, I guess that might even be considered tilt, because you don't even realize you're doing it until it's too late. If I could get these with trend, with momentum, whatever you want to call them, trades down, it would be game changing, and that's where I'm frustrated. It's like I look at the chart after the day is done, and I look at all these opportunities that I didn't take, and it's just. So the reason I went to try it for the smaller time frame is because I thought maybe my brain would recognize things better in smaller bursts of concentration. And I know that there's some days I just want to turn on the copy trader, put on every single funded account, throw on a trade with no stop, and walk away. That was a nice blue candle burst right there, as we're about 10 minutes from the bell. Wow. And ES trying to get back to 6,500.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. Nice reversal trade into a stop.
Order filled.
That purple on purple isn't easy to see.
Order filled.
There we go. Target hit. We got one runner on. I don't expect that runner to hit. Well, let's put it down here at this EMA. Just 100, but I'm not sure the 100 on what. See if I'll just wait for the frickin' purple. Well, it was a purple, never mind. But often it's the second one that works. not wanting to go any further, it looks like.
Order filled.
Took it off. ETC, I forgot I muted the mic yesterday. I thought I unmuted it this morning, and then it wasn't unmuted. I had already recorded it once muted, and then I recorded it a second time thinking I had unmuted, and I still didn't unmute. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. Got everything up and running before the bell, so improvement. How's your 15 seconds going?
Not well.
Okay.
Why did I just get logged out of Tradovate? There we go. Back in. That was weird. Same issues I fight on every other chart, every other size chart. So, yeah.
It's Friday, everyone wants the day off, apparently, including tech.
There's that rise up to, it looks like 6,500 on ES. I'm going back to NQ.
I see we're already sporting like 100-point range on gold, so that should be fun. That looks like it had the most movement overnight, though.
Crude's coming down a little bit. Nice, Jay.
Order filled.
Come on down. Come on down. Are you serious?
Order filled.
So I moved to, because we were getting close to the open, moved to a 10-point target, and of course it went 41 down to 33. So I would have got the 5-point target, but it didn't get the 10-point target, and it stopped me.
2 minutes till the bell.
ETC, that is Melody. She's been the new co-host for the last few weeks now. are rising up here right before the bell. Hey, John. John McGonigal had quite the debut. Down, then up.
Pretty muted open,
Yeah.
I feel like. I mean, it's kind of been that way this week, but this one, I don't know, even a little slower.
Falling, falling, falling. Low of the overnight was 574. So we're not far off. Ace is short. We don't judge on height here.
Thank goodness, because I don't got a lot.
Order filled.
Oops. Had the wrong. What did I? Wait, did that come back down 10 that quick? No, I must have had the wrong. Nah, yeah, I did. Wow. That was a mistake. Still falling? Did I say that low was? 74. ETC, I've never trusted Humble because they somehow broke away from Precision, which was a scam or is a scam. I don't know if Precision's still allowed or still around. But I have not checked into them lately to see how they're doing. I know at one time they were trying the 20 account thing, and honestly, nobody can do 20 accounts besides Apex, and no one's been able to ever make that work. New low a day. We're now at the lowest point we've been since last September. Let us know how what happens there because I'm curious. ETC.
Order filled. Order filled. I mean, not really. I'm still trying for 10 to 20 points just off a 15-second chart. That was a 40-point 1-minute candle there. Order filled.
That was a with trend trade. Let's see if it works.
Order filled. Order filled.
That one worked. Jay, it's a little late for that now. As you can see by the P&L.
Hey, what happens in pre-market stays in pre-market.
Order filled. Order filled.
Well, there goes that. I didn't notice that EMA sitting there.
That's probably a blessing and a curse about the 15-second. You have a little less time to question whether you should get in or not. But then sometimes you might, miss like one or two little things.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, I'm done messing up these accounts. I can't read this either, so. Actually,
Order
I lied. I'm
filled.
going to take this one last trade. Although it ended up not being a purple candle.
Order filled. Order filled.
There we go. Target hit. And Ace, after 5 years of losses, you got to really start wondering whether or not it's business expenses or just sunk costs. Agriculture dumped hard at the open. Very hard. And Q pops.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, I took that short on that double bell setup. Getting another double bell. Will we get a double dip on the double bell?
Order filled. Order
That was a
filled.
bad trade. Me being too jumpy on the double bell, so I gave back the last trade. So FYI, most likely this 15-second stuff will not continue on Monday, but we'll see. I doubt it.
Order filled.
Short. Honestly, hearing all the order fills is bothering me. So imagine it's bothering you all as well.
Order filled.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's annoying, probably because I'm used to hearing that anyway. But like, I can see how it could maybe add a little stress or add a little
Order
urgency to
filled.
things if you're hearing it a lot more.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm not gonna keep trading here like a drunken monkey.
Order filled.
Thank you, Jay.
Falling hard. Really hard. Yeah, JJR.
Order filled.
What?
Order filled.
No, I told it to stop copying. Oh, damn it. It didn't stop copying.
Anyone trading gold today? I see that the spread is a little big.
Well,
Is it a rollover or
yeah, it's
something like that?
roll. I just saw Lucid post something about it being rollover, so not sure if TradingView rolled over or not. I didn't see NinjaTrader give me a thing about it, but I didn't log out and log in either, so usually
Yeah,
only.
Ninja's always so early on theirs. I never really take theirs seriously, but then maybe they were right for gold. I don't know.
Yeah, it was windy here last night as well. Did not find any positive momentum as it tries to hold 23,500.
Pretty low. I thought I saw a headline somewhere that we're like entering correction territory.
Yeah.
Could get interesting.
I just taken this short. I could be rich. But do I take with trend trades? No.
Well, if it's any consolation, I do take trend trades, and I still didn't take that one. And I too am like, wow, I should have grabbed that.
Just trying to push up. Eddie, please stop batting at my wire. That blue candle led to a 20-pointer right there. Blue candle forming. Pulls back. Tries to come back up. Fighting, fighting, fighting.
I thought for sure the top of the hour would send us somewhere.
Yeah, University of Michigan. I totally forgot to hit the news button, but 53.3 forecast was 54.
Honestly, don't even know what those numbers mean. One day I gotta look that up.
So I have taken a 12 and a 20-point trade. You guys just aren't hearing it or seeing it anymore. One off that blue candle and one off that blue candle. This one made me sweat.
Well, I'm not trading it, but gold's going to the moon.
Oh yeah, wow. Big pop.
I think I also read somewhere that, fun fact, to the moon actually isn't even that new of a thing, because they used to, I guess, like 100 years ago, also use similar terms when they were talking about stocks and stuff. And I wonder if they had cool memes, or if they drew dogs with it.
I see it as frozen tundra, RJ.
Gotten really sideways here all of a sudden.
Fighting around 500.
It almost looked to me like we were trying to move up, like some more buyers were coming in, a little bit more volume, and then we hit like that 500 mark and just did not get much higher and now seems stuck there. And ES is really doing the same thing. They're going like 58 to 64, just bouncing.
There's a pop. And right back down. Boom. Nailed 20 points off that blue candle.
Nice.
So over my last 3 trades, which I'm only taking on the take profit account, I've nailed 52 points.
It's a pretty solid chunk.
And there's that burst that JJR was talking about. There's a burst up to 540-ish. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Both, all of those, well, 2 out of the 3 were with trend. This one was with trend, above the 9, above the RSI line, above the signal line, and above the 9 EMA. Back here, This blue one scared me a little bit, but it gave me the win. This is the only one that could be potentially considered a reversal. It was below the 9, but we were above the RSI line was above the signal line, so that was a great setup as well. Now, what figures is I stopped copy trading, so this is only on one account. Now, it was a double, as I was explaining that, it was a double bell setup with a purple candle that would have led to another good win there. Pop right back up. Have a great weekend, Ace. Took 6 points there, jumped out early, trying to get that 20, but didn't think it was going to go. And it would have. I guess it would have given me 20. Wait, Jay, are you asking or telling me it's an orb breakout? I think you can buy some over-the-counter medication for those breakouts. But if more breakouts are a nuisance, you should see a doctor. Red, green, or somewhere in between, guys. Still pushing upwards. Got it to 558 a couple minutes ago. Just hit 557 there. Let's see if it can break. Nice work, RJ. Nice positive thinking there, Jay. Whoa, big fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't help that one. To answer your earlier question, Jay, it does not look like it's going to continue upwards. We're back down to 500.
I don't know if smoking an eval will give you the desired effect, but I wish you the best of luck.
Surgeon General's warnings: smoking evals is bad for your financial health. Kind of bounced off 500 again, back up to 520, and then back down to 510. And down we come. That breaks 500 again. For a second.
We'll see how far it breaks down. I mean, I'd have to go a little bit lower to not just convince me it's not going to just pop back up. I think so far this week has taught me that I need to do some pretty significant backtesting on a couple range trading strategies.
Yeah.
Which, of course, once I'm done learning, there'll probably be no more range days, but there's been a lot this week. Jay, I go back and forth between trade. I prefer TradingView to do like the, what do I want to call it? Like go back in time and just trade kind of real time with it. like their rewind function or whatever. And then NinjaTrader I do like to use for any type of automated strategies, which I don't actually have any right now that I'm using. But I don't know, for whatever reason, NinjaTrader, I don't, their playback doesn't, my computer and their playback system don't get along. So I usually use TradingView for that.
Okay, so I got to see Heiken-Ashi on a 15-second chart. I don't know. That I kind of like that.
I feel like Heiken-Ashi has always been so visually satisfying.
But even it, wow, that area right there with completely chop zone. Oh wow, look at that. Just red all the way down.
I like that little tiny blue one. There's a little tiny blue candle in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Big whip that right back down after a double bell. Or double question mark right now. I don't know, Jay. Maybe the software refuses to show bells and wants to show question marks because it looks at my trading and it's like, what the heck? So I'll give somebody $20 if they correctly pronounce the name that just joined the Discord. Yeah, I have 2 different PCs running 2 different versions of Windows. So, I mean, and Jay, the other thing is though, the very first version you gave me of that indicator, before you added the other stuff to it, the bells worked. So I don't think it's a font pack thing, because they worked originally. Yes. Loner, what are we talking about, sire?
I think Loner's the last person we can see who joined the Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was at like 1:15 this morning.
Huh. Hold on, it shows me somebody else was at. Let me look. Hold on a minute. That's odd. Okay, so down in the mod area, it shows me someone joined. Uh, 5 minutes ago, by the name of JJAKAOAJAHWQJ.
All right, I could see how you'd give $20 for that one. A lot of letters.
Hold on a minute. Let me see if this works. See, there. That's the one I'm talking about. Wait, Loner's below it. Hold on. I gotta move it upwards. There. You see, it says it just joined like 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure why it's not showing in the welcome.
I mean, looks like a bot if I've ever seen one, but what do I know?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because I think it says they joined. Yeah, they joined yesterday. So next time before offering money, I need to make sure it actually shows everywhere. Sideways here. We lost Melody. Look at that beautiful purple candle there that I didn't take. low a day, I think. 449. Yep, new low a day. Apparently, Melody needed a reboot or something because she's showing us completely offline on Discord right now. Or she's had enough of me and she just quit. There's a pop. I know you are, ETC. But she was demanding dental insurance. It's not getting much momentum either direction right now. Again. Purple candle there. We are below the signal line, but thought it popped a double bell there, but we'll see. It might have, because look at that, pop right back up. Yep. She's typing. Oh, her Discord crashed and she just noticed. Welcome back.
Hello. It's so funny because I was sitting here, I was like, either Ox is on mute or just not saying anything. And then I'm like, am I on mute? And no. And so I went to my Discord to check, and it was closed. So
I was wondering, I thought maybe just decided you had enough of being quit.
like, that's what I was doing. So what I missed, because I didn't miss anything on the charts.
Just JGR said I should have given you that raise, and I said you were demanding dental insurance, so I couldn't do that. But other than that,
That's sad, because that tells me how long I was like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. But then I was just, yeah, I wonder how long it was down.
well, let's see. I don't know. I guess that would probably been about. It had to have been at least 8 to 10 minutes.
Wow.
Because
Wow,
I heard the disconnect, and then 3 minutes later, the little Discord thing came on and said, "You've been alone in this chat for 3 minutes, so we're disconnecting you." So.
Oh gosh. Well, all right. Anyway, now I'm back, and we'll see. Maybe now I'll get some trades in. Which honestly wouldn't be a terrible spot for a reversal. Or we could just blow through and make new lows.
So, while my 15-second adventure here has been an abject failure, I do want to point this out. We're going to go back here. Hey, Teo, we're going to turn back time. Which on the 15-second chart, going back 2 hours looks like a long, long time. But, anyway, let's look at our double bells.
This is our first double bell. And would have been good for 5 points when 5 points was a thing. Double bell, 5 points. I don't think there was a double bell hiding up. No. Okay. Down here, double bell. And if the stop was below that candle, it would have came up for 3 points, back down, would not have stopped out, and then would have went for the 5 points or 10 or a bunch. Double bells here. This one could have faked you out. It was a doji red, but then that second red, boom, big move. So far, that's how many double bells. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4. Double bells works. 5 for 5. Double bells, this one, well, yeah, this one was a failure. So 5 for 6. Then the next green candle works, so 6 for 7. Double bells here was chop, so we'll say 6 for 8, and then this one worked, so 7 for 9. This one worked beautifully, 8 for 10. That's 80% so far. This one here, double bells, blue candle, it did not work. So let's say 8 for 11. And then we got continue getting double bells, and the next green candle would have worked. So say that's 9 for 12. Double bells, purple candle works beautifully. That's 10 for 13. Blue candle, okay, double bells here. This blue candle would have stopped out if the stop was at the the bottom of that candle. That was a very small candle at that point in time. It was only a 3-point candle. So with a ATR stop there, it would have worked. So we're just not going to count that for either as a win or a loss. This one, only went 3 points. We'll say that as a loss. 10 for 14. This one, obvious win. 11 for 15. This one, obvious. Well, kind of this, even though it was a green candle, that would have been a great entry. It did work as long as you used that candle as the stop placement. So, where were we at? 11 for 15? It was 12 for 16, I think we're at now. Double bells here. How far did that go? 609 to 602, 601. Now, we're going to say that one does not work there, because that probably should have been a 10-point target. So 12 for 17. Where's our next double bell? Took a while to get another one. This one was right after the open. It only went 9 points, so we'll say no, but a well-managed trade could have gotten a couple points out of that, but we'll be conservative. So 12 for 18. So what's that? Two-thirds, 66% so far. Here, nice move down for 10 points. And then another one right here. 14 for 20. This one gives you 10 points. So I'm losing count now. Anyway, then this chop, it kind of didn't work. So we'll say that was 1 for 2 there. Waiting for the next purple candle, but we won't count that. And here, this one did not work. So it's that long downtrend. And we got like no double bells for a long time. And here, this one works brilliantly. I think there's a double bell hiding there. No, there isn't. Okay. This one, blue candle didn't work, but the second one did. This one, beautiful. This one, up to the 9, which is what you should be targeting, within 10 points. Another beautiful one here. This one didn't work, but that would be invalid for me anyway, because it came right down into that rising 9. But, sometimes I misread those. So you can see how well those double bell setups work.
Well, and obviously this would need more back data, but to me that says maybe the first half hour you don't trade the 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Because honestly, most of the junk and like the losses and stuff came in that half hour period. Killed pre-market. It really did.
And again, why I think the 15, I got to look at the 30-second chart too. It might be a happy medium. But if we look at the 1-minute chart, and you can see here I'm getting the double bells, but then like the move happens all in that next candle. Like there, it happened. Here, it happened. Now I got the second. This would have been a great trigger, to go short for the second time. Here, the move, well, that was all wick. That was the news candle. Here, the move all happened in the first candle. I mean, it did continue to go up, but it was a 40-point candle. So the double bells work on the 1 as well, but you almost need a better entry system. So the other thought is that I need to maybe backtest is if it starts throwing me bells on the 1 minute to look at the lower time frame at that point. Now, this double bell we just got on the 1 minute is kind of working. Would have needed a 20-point stop though, but it is going down. And then I say about the 30-second maybe being the happy medium. We see here on the 15-second, we have not gotten any double bells here recently. On the 1 minute, we got the double bells, but it seemed kind of late. I mean, it's working. But if we go to a 30-second, it's like Goldilocks. Perfect entry. Down for the 10 points. Then you could have double dipped on the purple candle after getting out.
Oh, what do the double bells look like on like an hour chart? Just out of curiosity.
We did get double bells on the hourly chart here. It failed. We are actually, I mean, right now it's looking like a setup on the hourly chart. All the trades that happened on the 15-second chart are all
That's what those
piled
are?
up on the. Yeah, that's what this red and blue marks are. But yeah. So I think on the hourly, you probably want to wait until the RSIs are to the extreme. Let's see, where else do we get signals? Here was a double bell. That didn't work. You don't get many. Now that here it kind of worked, but you would have needed to realize it. Double bells here. That one worked. That one didn't. They really don't seem to work well on an hourly.
Well, that's good to know.
The blue candle there would have worked. So maybe, no, not even the blue and purples. Now here, got double bells and then taking that first purple candle, we would have got that. Of course, that first purple candle was right in the middle of the night.
Mm.
Hey Jake, how you doing? That worked perfectly. But yeah. 15-minute charts, let's see here. See there, it kind of did the whole move on the next candle. There, that was beautiful. So it definitely seems to work better on lower time frames.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's the beauty of trading strategies is you can find something that works for you. What is gold doing? Sorry, I'm just like looking at the 5-minute chart and it's just a giant green bar.
Oh yeah. It is exploding upwards.
It remembered it used to be in the 5,000s and then didn't remember what the heck happened. Or is this the old contract trying to catch up with the new one because it was about 30 points behind? But 30 points isn't 100, so I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, it didn't go well, Jake. But not because the 15-second doesn't work, but just because I suck. All right, we've reached the end of our time together today. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Remember, starting next week, we will be. Okay, I just clicked into general chat, saw a bear twerking. So caught me off
Sorry.
guard there for a minute. Anyway, next week we'll start going till 11:30 a.m. Eastern time to go to London close because London changes their clocks this weekend. But for today, we're done. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and we will see you Monday. Oh, and we just got another
Awesome.
nice double bell set up. That was a double bell right there. So just add that to the total of wins that setup would give today. Maybe I just need to go to the double bells, and that's the only thing I ever take. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. Bye.
Thanks.